Hello everyone, how you doing? This is me trying to pick this series back up. um, I started with the builds. I don't think anybody really watched them, so I'm going to do what's actually more interesting and paint. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think, how I should go about this, since this will be something I'm doing for you all. You know, I want to know how you would like me to proceed. Today, I'm going to start easy. I'm going to be painting Mr. Lucius Mattheson's cape. I painted them in gray because it's easier to work up in colors or down in colors for me. And also, I like that dull, semi-realistic look. It's not overly bright like a white, and it's not overly grim in a black. At least that's how I feel, but we'll see how it works out. I could have, I'm starting off right now with Malifaux's Signal Red, or there we go, Signal Red, or Rojo Señal. That's what that little mark over the N means. It means it's an ñ, because the Spanish alphabet has more letters than the English one. And red. So my whole thought process right now is that I want it to be a bit more natural. I could have started with the airbrush and painted this on, but I'm looking more for natural movement, so that, but also a little bit alien, because what I want is for it to look like he is just off of human, like somebody playing around human. Oh well. And that's what I get for looking at it with my eyes and not my glasses. We'll see what we can do about that. But I think I'm looking for that not quite real look. And we're just giving these bold strokes. I think this is a Signal Red. But this is a nice color. This is a nice color red. Now, I gotta remember that I'm working with the camera here. And there we go. I think it's a good start on the cape. I'm not gonna really worry about the fringes of it just yet. I'm gonna try and do my best not to hit them. But I'm thinking, really? I'm thinking that I would like to have, I think, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just not gonna worry about it. As I get better. But, let's see. I'm actually going to use the camera right here for a second. And, alrighty. I think what I'll do is just paint. And like I said, I could have used the airbrush for a lot of this. then again, the airbrush puts down the paint flat. And I really like this color. But it puts down the paint flat, if you understand. But there's no, like with the brush, you can see the brush strokes on it. And if you're careful, you can give it this perceived movement, which the airbrush, I don't, doesn't, for me at least. I could be overthinking it too. All right. There we go. You know what? That's okay. Because what we'll say is his fringes are going to be white and purple. I think his sleeves will be purple. So the fringe there will be purple. We'll color his, or we'll paint up his gloves so that they're black. And I just want to get a little bit more color on a couple of areas here. I am using Gadzook Gaming's brushes. This is the mother brush. As you can see, it does a decent enough job. So if you're interested, head over to gadzooksgaming.com. And check them out. I think there we go. All right. And if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, please leave comments. I know I asked for a couple of topics, and a couple of topics were, conversions and proxies. What's my thoughts? What are the differences? And as a beginner, I understand a conversion to be when you take a model and you change its form. Wow, it really did separate. Oh well. This is just for gaming. This is not for any... I'm not trying to go for any awards here. Maybe later down the line when I'm better at this. But anyway, so a conversion is when you take a model and you change its form. For example, if I did not use Mr. Lucius Mattheson's original head, but I took a piece from a different model kit and I attached it to him, that would be a conversion. A proxy is when you're using a different model or object in place of the original model. As when people were proxying for models that haven't been out yet, and they still want to play them, but without an actual model, people were using stand-ins, stunt doubles, if you will. And that's the best way to describe a proxy. Now, if you're just, for modeling purposes, you're doing conversions, have at it. Like, some of the people that do this for a living, holy moly, are they good. And their proxies are just, or I'm sorry, their conversions of any model is just phenomenal. Even people that aren't like doing this professionally, but they've been in the hobby for a while, they can see those avenues. Man, some of the stuff that they come up with just boggles my mind. And if you go looking for so this is a signal red, and already I am digging it. I'm digging it. So let's go with red. You're going to, while this is wet, I'm going to pull into the crevices with the red and see what it does. Just try and blend up some of this red with the signal red. And I'm not going to worry about perfection, because like I said, this is more for tabletop quality. Good grief, it's already been 11 minutes and all I've done is this. Excuse me. And right after this, I got to go to work. My actual job. Let's see what happens here. He does have the fanciest cape. Did I cover? No, okay, I didn't cover a fringe. I thought I covered one of these fringes. But, no. And, yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these in like half-hour, 45-minute blocks. Because, let's get some red in here. That way, I can get stuff done, and it's not overwhelming. I'll be honest. I have depression, and for the longest time recently, I have been not feeling up to do anything. And one of my friends has been streaming, and watching him enjoy himself on his stream has really made me think that I need to get back into doing this. And I think that's part of the reason why I've been backed up with the podcast, is because it's been difficult. Sometimes life likes to kick you when you're down. And then when you're feeling down, those kicks always feel a little bit worse. So, and I'm one of those people that doesn't ask for help. I am, as we like to say, muy macho. I'm putting some red over here too. I'm not really all that bothered if I overpaint right now, or if I go over where I'm working. I just want to get all the color all the time. The 14 minutes in, and I still feel like I haven't done anything worthwhile. All right. There we go. All right, so back to the discussion, or what I was talking about. So for hobby's sake, if you are doing conversions, awesome and cool. I'd love to see them. Post pictures. Gaming with the Salty Slacker on Facebook. I would love to see them, and you'd be sharing with other people, and your ideas will help other people get their ideas, and we will have a whole bunch of fun talking about painting. Now, to be honest, I think the question was more for tournament reasons. And proxies and conversions are things that are tournament organizer dependent. I am pretty lenient with my stuff. So the reason why I put it down, because you always have to be prepared. Look at that color coffee, so colorful. Yes, this cup has been seasoned very well. Dang, I make a good cup of coffee. But yeah, as I was saying, it's pretty tournament organizer dependent. I'm pretty lenient. I would rather you not use proxies if the model's already out, because if the models are out and you buy them, you're doing double duty. You have the actual model and you're helping out your local game store, and that's always a plus, because if those game stores didn't exist, not a lot of people would be playing these games, and then the games would go out of business, and then we'd be stuck with models that are just collecting dust after you finish them. So you know what? Oh, that's right. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to try something. This is Citadel's Xerxes purple. Is it Xerxes? Xerxes. I actually like the name Xerxes. And we are going to dab a little here. And because I'm putting it on the, I'm not adverse to putting my rinse water in there as a thinner, since I'm already playing in the same boat, so to speak. All right, here we go. Gadget's Gaming utility brush. Nice. Ooh, look at that little. Did we fix that? Little bend in it. I think that's because I've gotten used to painting in that, because of the grips. I gotta say, these grips are nice and comfortable. Anyway, you keep the tube. Keep the little tip cover protector, and whoop, right in there, because we don't want to lose it. Come on. Let me do that with the other one. Okay, we don't want to lose Mother's tip protector. And we're going to experiment here. And the reason being is I want to see what this purple does. Right now, I'm not really worried about, actually, I don't know. That looks really nice. I was going to use iridescent medium over top of it. We're just going to draw. We're going to cover a little bit here. Oh, wow. That's a big separation. It's a good thing I'm not worried about it. Because all this really is always practice. make it more of a wash type of consistency. And there we go. And I'm not afraid, because what I want is for these colors to pull or blend to each other. And I'm going to go with the folds so that I can give it that movement. Oh, I almost forgot up here. So let's get up in here. And ooh. Wow, it did really separate. I didn't realize how bad that was until I started painting. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not going to fuss over it. Not going to fuss. I could, but if I fuss too much over it, I'd probably quit. And that is not what I want to be doing right now. While we're at it, let's take a little bit of that deeper color. We're going to go right here and start giving him his royalty. Okay, all right, back to this is how I work. I like to talk to myself. I forgot I was talking to y'all. So, proxies. I'm pretty, as long as the model is not out yet, I'm good with the proxy. And as long as it's not something that can be easily mistaken. So if you proxy a model outside of the Malifaux range for a model, that's fine with me as long as the base is correct. Once the model has been put on the website and you can buy it, I'd rather you do that just for consistency's sake. Now, as far as conversions go, again, I'm pretty lenient. Right now, we don't have a bunch of converters, but we do have one painter that is awesome good. Unfortunately, he doesn't play Malifaux. He's more into Age of Sigmar. But man, can that boy paint. And he can do conversions, and I'm waiting to see his work. But as long as the conversion can still be identified as the original model, it's all good to me. Again, that's TO dependent. Some TOs will not be as lenient because they will want a bit more regularity in their games, which is fine. I don't fault them. It makes it easier to identify the models for everybody. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 25 minutes. And I'm going to do a little bit deeper. Well, the good thing about it being so watered down is that I can absorb it back up with the brush. What I don't want to do his pants because I want everything a little bit different. So his uniform is going to be the deeper, more rich purple. I think I'm going to do this area here, the pauldrons, and this flare here is going to be white. I don't know about that yet, and I don't know about the holster. The boots are going to be black because any civilized man will match his boots with his gloves. However, I'm going to work at making them... oh, poop. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Let's paint over it. Let's try and get some of it off, though. Alright. Any gentleman worth their weight will match his gloves to his boot, as he would match his hat to his gloves and his gloves to his boots. No, oh crud, sorry. I think I'm liking it so far. Unfortunately, there's a couple of separations, but live and learn. Get a little bit deeper with the purple. I have to look for another, like a little bit of a richer purple. Or should I do the pauldrons? Should I do this area in purple too? Let's see. If not, I can always go back white. Let's see. We can make his little chest. We'll make the chest area white so that... Can I make it white? Nope, I cannot. It's all one piece. Whoops. It's all one piece? I think it's all one piece. It is all one piece. Huh. Alright. Nope, there's that idea. Looking at it through my eyes. Oh, you know what? I gotta fix the magnifying glass here. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. We'll work through it. We will work through it to the best of our ability. Because that's all we can do. Cover up here. Oh, see? There we go. There we go. I think I will go with the purple, a little bit darker, and we'll work from there. This yellow is going to be the base for the fringes here. I want to see what happens if I put that yellow and then put gold on top of it. And then I'm going to make the mask bone. I don't know why. Just this is what I'm feeling the mask should be. Like Mr. Mattheson is going to a party and he wants to intimidate the people because he is still the Governor General's secretary and he still made it a position of power. So he's going in his finest regalia. He wants everyone to understand that while he may not hold the top position, he undoubtedly holds a very strong position of power. At least before, when it was Governor General Kuchner in charge. Wow, that is a huge separation. I wonder what I can do. I think what I'll do is I will put a little glue there and pressure later. Not right now. Let everything dry up first. Alrighty. Alright. Nope. There we go. Then we'll use a little bit of red to offset. Oh, maybe that is a... Ooh, that might have been. Oops. Oh well. All right. So far, so good. I'm playing around with the colors. That's one thing I like about painting. You can't really go wrong if you're painting the colors that you want to paint. Use the colors that you want to use. Because in the end, the one person that has to enjoy this over everyone else is you. And whatever you did to your model is what you felt like doing. Yeah, I think the buttons and straps here on this vest are going to have to be white. So that's going to be interesting. This regalia right here is going to have to be white. Maybe I'll make the mask silver. Black hair. Flesh tone under something. We'll see. We will see. 35 minutes. Gotta go. Take care, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I will speak with you all soon. Have a great day.